Hello, and you're watching the race show, ThePapare.com's very own segment where we bring you everything that is motorsport in Sri Lanka. And we are here in Kuda Oya after an accelerating travel of 7 hours from Colombo. And we reached here early in the morning today on Saturday. And today is the qualifying day. As you can see, this is where we are staying. The tents provided by the commandos inside the commando training camp here in Kuda Oya, and most of the drivers are placed here as well. You can't see any of them. They've already traveled to the tracks for the qualification timings. What's important is that for the car drivers, today's qualification times are going to be very crucial, because remember, their grid placement for tomorrow is going to depend on how they finish today. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our way to the track and see how this qualification day is going to unroll, and we will bring you all the insights on the race show. Stay with us. Before the race day, the previous day is very important, especially when it comes to the drivers and also the officials who officiate the races. Today, as you can see, the drivers are trying to get the best timing out of this track so that they will get a very good place when it comes to the start grid on the race day. Kuda Oya and Commando Supercross goes down to the history in Sri Lankan racing as the first race to introduce the Joker lap. If you didn't know, Joker lap is a slight diversion from the main track where you will have to make a strategic decision on when to take it. It's absolutely mandatory for the drivers to make this diversion during their 8 laps. There is a lot that happens before the actual race day, and with me is a man who is in charge on the back screen of all the racing, Mr. Mahinda Jayawardena. He is the Chief Paddock Marshal of this Commando Supercross. Mr. Jayawardena, as the Chief Paddock Marshal, there's a big responsibility in your hands to get the vehicles onto the track on time and also to make sure that everything runs smoothly. Do take us a little through this exercise, because not many of the racing fans even know what happens here with the technical officers and the commitment and the dedication the officials have.
Yeah, this is something like a behind the screen scene. Actually, when competitors, when they come for racing, they come to this place from here. Once they enter to the paddocks area, it's my responsibility to see that they are in my command. What we do here is mainly we issue them the numbers. Then we bring them, once they paste the numbers, we bring them to scrutinize. That means we check the engine capacity. According to their cars, there are engine capacity, and they'll have to send us their form. They are mentioning their engine capacity. Accordingly, we'll mention their engine capacity. Once the engine capacity is mentioned, scrutinize, the numbers are intact, the composite stickers are intact, then we will see the competitor is in proper condition to race. Also, when he goes to the track, is properly safety belt, something like helmet, similar, something like that. Our responsibility. So we see everything is there, and then only we allow him to go to the track. And also, we before go to the track, we instruct them racing is a dangerous sport. For your own safety, you have to take precaution. So this is what we do.
Javardhan, thank you so much for taking a little time off your very busy schedule. I know you got to run back to make sure that the next timing events go forward. Anything that you have to add regarding the race, or anything that you need to tell the spectators who will be watching this program?
Well, racing is another sport. So it's a very interesting sport. And I must especially thank ThePapare.com by doing this program, because we need something published in something like Papare, so that a lot of people have an opportunity to see this.
It's going to be a very interesting day where we will see the Sri Lankan drivers trying to tackle the Joker lap for the first time, and here it's named the Commando lap. We will see how they will manage it. With us now is the champion of Commando Supercross, the best rider of the competition, Ishan Dasanayaka. Dasanayaka, another one under your belt this year. You've had some unlucky finishes in some, but the rest you've just clean sweep.
Yeah, I think we prepared a lot for the event. So I guess we did the proper things, and he's my trainer. So Sangit Suryage introducing as Supermoto champion 2016. So we have joined with him. I have joined with him actually, and we are on a tight schedule these days.
Sangit here is the Supermoto champion when it comes to the tarmac events. Sangit Suryage. Sangit, it's a very we can see the partnership, definitely. Two national champions joining together, only good things can happen. But you joining Ishan as a trainer, what's going to be difficult for you is you're not going to try and train a brand new person. You're training a national champion, so he does know what to do. But what are the things that you add to his discipline or add to him as a rider?
I mean, he has the tools already, so I just have to sharpen it and make him use it properly. And when it comes to racing, it's always about your mentality. How well you discipline yourself, how well you prepare yourself. So I think I got that sort of last year, so I wanted to share it with Ishan, because Ishan, when it comes to local events, he's already there. He's on the top. But I mean, our main goal is the Asian Championship, because Asian Championship nobody has done. I mean, nobody has finished top 5, so that is our main target. So it's coming out well. So we are hoping for some good action in the future. So.
And finally, Ishan, few more races to come. Gajaba Supercross, and also we have the Gunners coming up. Gunners before Gajaba actually. What plans for those? Last year, we remember your heroics and your antics while you tried celebrating after Gunners. So any plans for that?
This time I'm not gonna celebrate the event like before winning it. Yeah, I've got strict rules about it. But still, even here I tried a small wheelie. I think it's okay. And actually, I think this is the last. If I win this event, I'm gonna get the trophy. Like 2 times I won it, 15, 16. So if I get this championship, I'm gonna get the trophy 3 times. So I think I'm gonna collect all the trophies like that, and I'm gonna put it in my bucket list. Let's see. Yeah.
Brilliant, Ishan. And what we hope is for you two gentlemen to finish up on the podium internationally. So the next time, hopefully, when we speak to you, we will have 2 international champions to speak to. So good luck, gentlemen, and we will speak to you shortly. I'm crashing in on a family photo, very happy family here. We have Kushan Paris, who's become the champion at Commando Supercross 2017. Kushan, I spoke to you at Fox Hill. It was one of your first races in the Supercar event, and you said, I'm going to take baby steps. This definitely doesn't look like baby steps. Now you become the champion quite convincingly at that. 2 races, clean sweep. What are your thoughts?
Just like I said, this is the most happiest day anyone can expect, because being on top in an SLGT event means that you're like the best in Sri Lanka. It's just, the feeling is just insane. I know the words are not just coming out.
This is your maiden title, so you are excused for not having words. But we have 2 people who are responsible for this. Do tell us about the contribution that you get from these 2 big supporters that you have.
Dad financially advising everything, financially bigger, like that's the most main role in racing, because financial part, that's not really easy because you don't get anything in return. Yeah, so Dad has done a main role from that, and he has been my role model because he's been racing since 1994. So that I've gone to all of his races, and then I've come up to the Laser event, being the champion there, Honda event, being the champion there, and now here in the Evo. So Dad, a lot I have to thank him. There's no words you can thank him. And Mom, okay, when you compare to another mother, who would, like anyone else's mother, you would obviously get let him stop racing because it's too dangerous. She's the opposite. So I'm grateful to have these 2 in my life.
So big compliments. You must be very proud, and especially talking about being a mother, it's not easy to have your kid risk his life every time he goes for a race. How do you take up with that?
I won't think. If they are talent with some sports, we must encourage them. Then my husband is a former driver. He is always telling Kushan to you have to be first safe. Then he follows father. Then that's what I'm not scared about this sport.
Brilliant. It's a dream to have a mother and a father who supports you in an extreme sport like this, and I'm not going to bother this family anymore. It's an absolutely brilliant moment for them. Maiden title, Kushan, good luck to you, and we hope to see you not only excel in racing in Sri Lanka but take the sport internationally.
Yes, of course. Big plans to go international. Let's see. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Congrats to you. Successfully completed the 2nd edition of Commando Supercross, and with me is the man who was in charge of all the happenings at this track today, the clerk at the course, Mr. Pupudu Vikrama. Mr. Vikrama, thank you very much for joining us, and it was a successful race. There were a few incidents that were involved, but the reaction and the recovery was rapid. So do take us through a little about the happenings of the race today.
Yeah, we for the first time we introduced the Commando lap. Last year also we had it, but we didn't use it. So this time we introduced it for 3 races, and it was very successful. So we are happy about what happened today, but we took a little more time because we had some watering. We did about 5 watering rounds. So that is the one which took a little time, because otherwise we would have finished it by about 2:30. And people are happy. The track held up very well. I thank all the Commando officers who were involved in the track preparation, which they did a good job, and the track held up well.
And anything else that you have to add about the Commando Supercross? We know it's a little away from the main cities, but it's a journey that's worth taking.
Well, yes, I think we had quite a few spectators this time, more than the last time. So it is encouraging. We hope to have a better meet next time. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Mr. Vikrama. And that was Mr. Pupudu Vikrama, the clerk of the course of Commando Supercross 2017. And We had absolutely brilliant time bringing you all this action. Until next time, I'm Sudarshana for ThePapare.com.